to look into the depth of who is having pain and who am I. With that, when I started looking into the depth, one fine evening of a full moon day, it was a very powerful experience, the full moon day evening. All the whole thing around me felt alive. Let me describe exactly what happened. I was sitting at the foothills of Arunachala, where I was born and brought up. It was full moon day evening. Suddenly something opened in me, and I could see and feel how much I am alive inside my skin, the same frequency, the same depth I was feeling I am alive outside my skin, everything, in everything. On the rock I was sitting, the trees next to me, the temple near me, the hillock around me, the sky above me, and the moon, sun which was setting, moon which was rising. I felt I am alive in everything around me. Everything around me is alive just like my body. See how all of you feel you are alive inside your skin with the same depth and the same frequency. I felt I am alive completely with everything around me, and I could see everything around me. The 360 degree above and below, side, everything I could see without turning my head, without opening my eyes. With closed eyes, I could see everything, complete 360 degree around me, and I could experience I am alive with everything around me. So this experience made me realize we are one with the whole cosmos. Whether we want it or not, the truth is we are whole. We are one with the whole cosmos. The cosmos is one with us. This experience awakened a very powerful knowledge and vision, clarity in me. I was able to understand everything expressed, whether in the Vedic scriptures, Upanishads, or Bible, or the sacred spiritual scriptures. I was able to realize all the truths described in the sacred scriptures, and I was able to vibrate with those expressions of the sacred scriptures. I can say this experience opened the intense energy flow. It opened me to the metaphysical world and the powerful healing energy flow, and it gave me tremendous confidence, courage, love, life, and experience of enlightenment.
And so how did that experience, which I think is so awesome that you're able to share it with everyone so that they can have that understanding from the perspective of someone who actually physically experienced it. I think so many people talk about it and think it's out of their reach, and I love that you're sharing it and you're being it and you're embodying it, you are it, and it's an example for all of us to be able to follow. I'm assuming that that experience led into these teachings. How long between that experience did it take for you to realize your mission or your purpose here?
You see, when that experience happened, 2.5 days I was in that samadhi, in that, what do you call, the transcendental state. Then I could see my body's capability to radiate energy and my brain's capability to understand the life as expanded. I could see very clearly I started carrying the magnetic field of completion in me. That extraordinary completion I felt with me and others. Extraordinary completion I was feeling with me and the world. I could see that the identity I carry about me and the identity I project me to the world and the idea I have about the world, everything has fallen into a sync, in the synchronicity. It all started expressing very synergetically the idea I have about me, the way I express me to the world, and the way I experience others and the world. All the three aligned itself in one line. There was no conflict, contradiction, or powerlessness with all these three. See, all the suffering and pain is because there is a conflict and contradiction between how we feel us and how we show us. The inner image.
Have you here with us, Swamiji? Are you
Yes,
there?
Susan. I'm here with you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes. Was just sharing with the people a little bit about the Inner Awakening program.
Yes.
It is a 21-day retreat in
Yes.
India. Is that
Yes.
correct? And you were sharing just
Yes.
about that before we
21-day
went to break.
retreat in India in my headquarters. A huge sprawling monastery complex and temple complex. This is one of the buzzing, I can say happening monastery temple complex.
And are there levels to these retreats? Is it
Yes, I can
all
say that,
encompassing, or is it
see,
something that people would come more than once?
First, you see, actually first 10 days is a level 1 and the next 11 days is a level 2. But people usually attend both together. Anything is okay. You can do both together. See, first 10 days, we help people to identify their root patterns. The root patterns which makes them again and again feel powerless. It can be sometime a deep root pattern that guilt or fear, mix of guilt and fear, or feeling worthless. These all can be the root pattern. We help them to identify from which moment of their life the root pattern has started growing in their life, with which they are struggling again and again, which they are repeating in their life again and again, and help them to complete with it, complete with that root pattern. So once they complete the root patterns in the first level, inner awakening, in the second level, I help them to rebuild their new life, to experience their new consciousness, with higher consciousness rebuilding their new being, new lifestyle, new breakthrough thinking style. So this is the essence of the program. This is what exactly we do in the 21 days. It is done using the spiritual kriyas, yoga, meditation, and chanting, all the tools from the Vedic spiritual tradition. My monastery functions based on the age-old spiritual wisdom of Vedic tradition. We are one of the most happening temple monastery complex in India, in Bangalore, in southern part of India, and of course we have branches all over the world. Even in Ohio, I have my temple run by my disciples and followers. There is a temple in Ohio, Nityananda Vedic temple, and you can visit that temple. Lot of free meditation programs happens. You can help yourself. Even in our Inner Awakening website, if you go deep, you will find 108 different kriyas to heal yourself from different physical and mental disorders, and the pranayama and kriyas, breathing exercises, breathing methods, techniques to awaken the right intelligence. Thank you.
You are so welcome. Thank you. I have a couple of questions. I understand that one of your new little taglines, so to speak, is awaken the right intelligence for your life.
Yes.
What exactly do you mean by that?
See, in the life, actual problem for all of us is not powerlessness, it is knowledgelessness. Whenever you feel powerless, we all try to become powerful through various ways, by more money, more bank balance, by more relationships, by more joy, by more car, by more houses. We try to become powerful through all those methods, but actually you can become powerful only with the right intelligence. I always tell people, your efforts to liberate yourself will never liberate yourself. Only the knowledge about the truth will liberate yourself. Your effort to empower yourself will never empower yourself. Only the right intelligence about power empowers yourself. All our efforts will be failure to empower ourselves unless the right intelligence is experienced. So when I say right intelligence, exact methodology and the definitions of what is powerlessness and what is feeling powerful. Right intelligence means right cognition, right context that can use you and live your life. Unfortunately, we try to use the right cognition and right context, and there will always be a gap between us and the right cognition. But if you understand, bring intelligence, the right cognition will start living through you. It is like this simple example I'll give you. How many times you try to tell yourself smoking is hazardous to health, it is injurious to your health, it is not good. We will not be able to quit smoking, we will be suffering to the addiction. But the other way, if you even once burn yourself in the fire, you will never go near the fire, because fire burns becomes your intelligence. But smoking is not good for your health, never becomes intelligence. It stays as a cognition with which we struggle. But if it becomes intelligence, that intelligence uses us. I think you can understand the difference between these two examples. Many times, even if we know smoking is not good, we will not be able to get rid of it, because it looks more like a knowledge, cognition. Never it becomes part of us. But If you burn your finger once in the fire, fire burns. You shall have to keep away from the fire. This becomes intelligence. That intelligence starts living itself through you. So making the right intelligence, right cognition into right intelligence is what I call life, is what I call inner awakening. So this whole inner awakening, the 21-day process is all about awakening your right intelligence, awakening your right cognition so that it can use you, it can live through you. Thank you.
Thank you for explaining that. That's a beautiful explanation. And just so that everybody understands that the link that they followed to get to this show for the live version of it, you can follow that same link back to the show and listen to anything that you may not have integrated all the way. So be sure and follow the link back and re-listen to the show as many times as you would like. I'm just so excited and thrilled to be able to have these conversations and have you in the world to share this insight and wisdom with people. I feel like it really has a lot to do with people experiencing their life and making choices for themselves that allow for that intelligence to come through, along with the experience that allows that intelligence to come through. It's such a beautiful way to present it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I would also love to have you share with the people that are listening, what is meditation for eternal bliss?
Yes. I can say the first step towards meditation is completing with yourself and others all the incompletions we carry within us and others. We should spend little time, go into all of that, and whatever incompletions we are carrying, by reliving them, relieving them, by reliving them, completing with them. That is the first step. Second, balancing your breathing by a very deep and slow inhaling and exhaling. And the third, let me expand on this word eternal bliss. The experience of causeless excitement, excitement for no reason, is your innate nature. It is the hangovers from a past moment, memory or experience which is present inside you in incomplete form of fear, guilt, agony, trauma, pain, etc. is incompletion. Please understand. The reasonless excitement is your nature, but the incompletions we carry from the past moments, hangover from a past moment, memory or experience which is present inside you as incomplete in the form of fear, guilt, agony, trauma, pain, etc. These are the incompletions stops us enjoying our natural state of causeless excitement. When you complete, completion means to complete the moments and memories of your past so that the past remains in you only as an informative tool and guides you, but not as something which gives you heaviness of incompletion in the present moment and limits you in your understanding and journey of life, responding to life. So that is the first step, completion. Second, balancing of your breath. Third step for your costless excitement, the natural state of eternal bliss, is unclutching. Unclutch from whatever you identify yourself as you. Because whatever inner image you carry will have some form of other incompletion. So unclutch from everything. You will see, you relax into the space of eternal bliss. You relax into the space of eternal bliss, and from that space, whatever you feel, cognize, makes you powerful, makes your life powerful, makes everyone around you blissful. You carry the space of enlightenment and enriching. So, I tell you, with that space of enlightenment and enriching, I bless you and all our listeners, especially Susan, for the great work you are doing. My blessings for the good work you are doing and for your future, so that you carry on with this work, with spreading blessings from Spirit to the whole world. As I am also aware, today is supposed to be your last show on this season, on this series. So I am so happy to be with you and all your listeners. It is so nice. From the space of enlightenment and enriching, I support and bring you the blessings from Spirit. Let you radiate enlightenment to the world doing this great work. Thank you. Anything else?
Thank you very much as well. Thank you for the blessings. And yes, it is my last show with USC, but I will be continuing doing all of the work that I do, and I posted that up in the chat room, and I will continue to have a show on Blog Talk, just not as often as I have been having it because I'm doing more speaking, which is wonderful. So I'm very grateful and so very blessed to have you on this show with me and to receive your blessings. And I bless you back, and I'm very grateful for all of the wonderful work that you've shared with everyone this evening and that you will continue to share with the world.
Yes.
Is there anything else before we wrap everything up with you?
Yes. As I heard, you said you are doing more seeking. I would like to invite you as a guest to my Inner Awakening program. It will be so nice. We can have you in our program. You will be my honored guest. So I'll try to send you all the details. And I am conducting the program every month. I have a program in August, in September, in October, in December. You can participate in any one of the Inner Awakening as you are a seeker. And because you have done a vast groundwork, I can be sure you can catch this highest enlightenment experience just like that in this one program. And I also thank all the show organizers and the listeners of this show, Living in the Light, for tuning in and being here, joining with us. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, and that's a very spectacular invitation, and I would be honored to be a part of that program, so thank you.
Thank you.
And everyone, please be sure to go to innerawakening.org And the people in Ohio, be sure and go to the banner that says Welcome Living in the Light listeners, and you can register for the newsletter as well as check into the free meditation schedules and workshops here in the Ohio area. And thank you again so very, very much. I really am just very grateful that you were on the show. Also, how can people listen to you on YouTube? I know that that was one of the things that's
Yes.
quite astounding, the number of listeners that you have that listen to you on YouTube.
We have a YouTube channel, Life Bliss Foundation in YouTube channel, and there is a TV, Nityananda TV. If you go to our website www.nityananda.org, every day morning 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. India time, Indian Standard Time, I am doing live show every day 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. It is called Nitya Satsang. Means every day Nitya Satsang, eternal sitting with the truth, connecting with the truth. Every day I have a live show from morning 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Everyone can come and watch either through YouTube or through Nityananda TV by connecting to my website www.nityananda.org. My YouTube address is youtube.com/lifeblissfoundation. That's a YouTube channel. Every day my morning live show is recorded and uploaded in the YouTube also. I welcome all the listeners to see the everyday morning live show. Now in next half an hour, today's live show is going to start. You can log on to Nityananda TV by logging into our website www.nityananda.org. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, and I hope that everybody listens again to this show so that they're able to really, really hear and integrate all of the information. And again, just thank you very much for being with us. And everyone that is listening, I am continuing my show until 11 as usual. So we'll be discussing some more wonderful topics and sharing with everybody who would like to call in. And thank you again, Swamiji.
Thank you.
I'm very grateful.
Thank
and
you.
You have a wonderful day in India.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Have a wonderful evening.
You're
Thank
very,
you.
very welcome.
Thank you. Blessings. Be
Thank
blissful.
you.